It's the pod. What's up, squad? How's everybody doing? I just got off of work trying to take my jacket off. Let's rap about it. Because it's stuff that we need to rap about. We got to talk. Oh, shit. Just pulled the damn... Yo, I just pulled this out the damn wall. I forgot the phone was plugged in. That damn quick. Yo. So look, right? We got to talk. First of all, I got to put nigga. Oh shoot, my underwear. Took a shower this morning. Forgot to take my underclothes up off the floor. So look. It's stuff that is on my mind and we got to talk about it. I'ma go to the bathroom, but I'ma pee on the side so y'all don't hear this. So look, right? I just got in. Whew. So look. This is why there was a couple things I want to talk about. I left them all in the what the post is about. What do you call that, John? Whatever. So look. So I was listening, like this is the thing that separates me from a lot of podcasters, right? And I think a lot of times that I want to express this the best way I can, because a lot of times what happens is I'll have shit on my mind, and then people will come in the comments, and then I'll try to address their comments, and then I'll get off track of what I wanted to say, and then what'll happen is later on I'll get off the podcast. And then I'll start talking about it again in my head, like I didn't really express what I really wanted to say. So here it is, right? So, you know, if anybody's been seeing this thing with the dudes from Let's Talk About It, Mano, Jimmy, Davies, and Fab, right? So they was on there talking. Now, they got their podcast. That joint is dope. I'm a fan. I'll be checking it out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily sub to everything. So I'm not sub to it, right? And let me tell you, this is the reason why. Because I have to be a real fan to sub, right? And I know I'll be out here fishing for subs, but here's the thing. For guys like them, salute to them guys. For guys like them, they rappers. They already, you know what I'm saying? They can. First of all, it's Fab. He got his fans. It's Jim. He got his fans. It's Davies. Like all of them collectively, they can get fans like wild easy. So they do a podcast. They gonna have 1 million subs straight off the rip. Like, now I ain't gonna say 1 million, but they'll have 100,000 subs straight off the rip. For me, who people don't know, I gotta work for mine, right? So I support in the way of like me watching it. Like I'm watching. But here's the thing I didn't like, right? So them niggas, this is the thing, like people be so sensitive, like, you know what I mean? Like they be like, all right, I guess maybe they had to have talked about this ahead of time. They had to have talked about, yo, we not gonna mention names, because that's what Mano did. He went on like Angela Yee's joint, the Angela Yee way up, and he said we're not gonna we don't mention names. So they had to have talked about that, because when you talk about stuff, you naturally mention all right. So if you're talking about the Diddy doc, you gotta mention a name. You gotta be like, yo, Puff. You gotta say 50. Right? So it wasn't just ironic that 4 niggas got on the show and just didn't mention names and didn't talk about that ahead of time. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't be so sensitive. Like, yo, let's not mention names because people are going to get offended. You didn't mention names and nigga got offended anyway. So that's my thing. Like, you gotta, like, I'm not giving them advice, but I'm just saying, this is just me. That's why I'm saying I'm not so much, I'm a fan, but not really all in. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not subbed. I definitely wouldn't be a member because I don't really. And then when they're talking about it, they're not really like it's like you ever listen to a conversation or listen to a podcast and you be like, why wasn't this said? Or why wasn't that said? Or why nobody asked this? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm watching that, and these are questions they can't ask because they don't want to mention names, right? So they didn't mention names, and look, and they still got into it with 50. So you might have should have just said their names. Like, what the fuck? You want to be like, oh, let's not mention no names so we don't offend anybody. You didn't mention no names, and you still got into a beef. Like, and then to top it off, it looked bad because now 50 put y'all business out there talking about y'all owe $200,000 for y'all renting space. Whether it was a lie or not, 50 has way too many fans, so people are gonna believe him. Then he posts something after and he says, oh, they paid their rent, so you know what I mean. But if them niggas come short again, so now it look like y'all niggas ain't pay y'all rent. Now it look like Jimmy went and was like, all right, let's go pay this. So you know what I'm saying? Yo, hold up. Facts. Say the names. Yeah, thank you, yo. And this nigga gay right here gonna talk about my booty. Yo, if you go, yo, Dookie just falls out. Yo, well, I sub to the channel then. Sub to the channel, cause I appreciate, you know what I mean? People like that. Listen, you can't troll a troll. And like Pooh Shiesty said, you can't snake a snake. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I just like that new song by Pooh Shiesty, First Day Out. But you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you feel me, Wes. I'm glad you feel me because it's another thing. Like I heard, I think it was Fat Joe. What did he say? He said something one day, and I was just like, this is why, and I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me on this, but this is why I fuck with Vlad. Like, I'm sub to Vlad. Like, you know what I mean? Because Vlad, like, people might say, oh, he a culture vulture, blah, blah, blah. What? B3 in the building. Who that? B3 in the building. But look, what am I going to eat? I'm hungry. Yo, I'm so mad. I fucking, you know what? I'll have some oatmeal. Should I eat oatmeal? Yeah, and all right. I'm trying to remember what Fat Joe said because he said, and I'm not, and you know, Joe and Jada, they join this dope too. Like I tap in and I watch, but I gotta be a diehard fan to be. Oh, the shit I didn't like. Like here's the thing, right? Now I remember what it was with the Joe and Jada thing I didn't like. I'm not gonna look at the comments because I want to get my thought out, right? Shout to Joe and Jada. Podcast is dope. I'm not sub, but like I said, I gotta be a diehard fan of sub, but I support and watching certain shows. Vlad, I'm subbed and I watch certain shows like if I like the person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm subbed. And I know it really doesn't matter to them because like I said, they can get subs anyway, but I'm just speaking for me, right? So you cannot, this is just my thing. And you cannot have a guest on your show and not address the elephant in the room. Like, this was a while ago. And I'm just saying, this is just something I thought of. It kind of relates to the, you know, let's talk about it, joint. So, Joe and Jada they did a show and they had Jim Jones on. Jim Jones and Styles P had some type of, I don't know, it wasn't a serious beef, but Styles P had said something like, yo, Jimmy can't mess with me in the verses, we're not on the same level, or he was talking about like lyrically, like he can't mess with me. He's right? But that was the thing. That was the big thing that it went viral when he said that, and everybody was talking about that. So y'all get Jim Jones on the joint, and then you say, oh, we're not gonna talk about my man. So you can't talk about Styles P because that's your man, but that's the thing that's going viral, and that's what everybody's talking about, and you don't want to talk about it? What? I wouldn't have had him on. Like that's like you bringing 50 on, and you don't freaking talk about the Diddy doc. He's getting up. People are loving him for it, or he's getting backlash for it. That's the elephant in the room. Like for right now. That's my thing. You're gonna get somebody on the show and you don't address the elephant. That's like me. That's like Chrisean Rock coming here right now and I don't talk about her getting jumped in California for calling Crips crabs. What? What the fuck? Well, what are we gonna talk about? You ain't got no music out. What the fuck? Like, that's stupid. That's why, yo, that's why people need to sub to my channel fast, because I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm not even gonna say pause on that, because I'm gonna always give it to you raw. I'm not gonna have somebody on, what you say? It's crazy how dudes have a podcast and scared to speak their minds. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need followers and I need subscribers like you. Like, I need people who are on the same page as me, because it's crazy. Yo, I literally heard Mano say, yeah, man, we don't, what did he say? I listen, it's not verbatim, but I'm kind of, like paraphrasing what he said. He goes, yeah, we don't talk about people. So you make it a thing not to talk about people. Why? Why not? Why not? You have a podcast. Like, I talk about people. I talk about people that personally that I know. And right now, as you see, I'm talking about people and I'm naming their names. I'm not prevaricating. I'm not like, I'm about to say, beating. If you don't know what prevaricate means, it means you're dodging, you're ducking, you're beating around the bush. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not doing none of that. Like, I'm hungry. But yeah, it's like you have a podcast and you're scared to mention it because you're worried about people are gonna get offended. Well, I don't know. That's not what he said. But he said we don't mention names. So why not? You know what I'm saying? What would be the other reason not to mention people's names? Because you're worried about them getting offended. And you didn't mention names, and who got offended? You're talking about 50. Like, how you gonna talk about his podcast? I mean, how you gonna talk about his documentary with you know what I mean? Like, people don't know what you're talking about. Like, you're making a thing. Like, that's stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing, right? And I'm not saying, I'm not over here like, oh man, like I should have all the subscribers, which I should, because I get it. They have the subscribers because of who they are. Move your ass. Keep annoying me. That's why I got to squirt his head. You know what I'm saying? And they got the podcast because of who they are. You know what I mean? They're famous rappers. But, like we got like, let's not just do that. Give credit to just anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could chew gum and walk at the same time, because I want to say this and I also want to make my what time is it? Oh, it's probably still early. But yeah, I gotta do these fucking dishes. If y'all seen these dishes, actually, I'm gonna show the motherfuckers. Damn! And look who's back. Guess who's back? Every room I go to. Y'all seen those dishes over there? I wouldn't even try and show those. Yo. Wes, good looking, man, because I need somebody who feels where I'm not talking crazy. Like, and here's the thing too. When I talk about people, here's the thing, right? Here's another thing. They don't want to mention names, right? I try to talk about people so you know what I'm talking about and I'm specific with it, right? But I try my best not to disrespect people. Now, I'm not saying I don't, but I talk about people in my personal life that I actually know, that, maybe people that are not famous, that people may not know. And I talk about them, yes. Hopefully, it's not my intent to offend anybody. Like when I was on the joint and with my homeboy and I talked about my cousin Mill. Salute to him. I'm honest with shit. I will tell a story how it happened. If you were there with me with something, I'm going to tell the story. Unfortunately, whether it makes you look bad, it could be a story where it makes me look bad. I'm going to talk about it. Filthy McNasty sink. Yo, stop. Yo, bro, I was in the middle. Bro, I was in the middle of something serious. Yo, I'm going to get to that. What's today? All right, it's not Friday. Even though it's not Friday, I'm going to do them. But I have to go back to work. This is south side of PC's on S. What? Oh, shit. Yo, hold up. Yo, is this... Oh, shit, yo. I ain't even know who you was, bro. Oh, I'm thinking you a stranger. Yo, my bad, yo. Salute, yo. That's Scott, yo. Yo, that's my bad, bro. I ain't even know. I ain't even know. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Yo, yo, why you ain't say that? I'm thinking, yo, I ain't gonna lie too, yo. Thank you, yo. I didn't even know you was subbed, yo, cause I'm just like, I ain't know that. Yo, what's up, fam? Yo, what's good with you? I'm thinking you a stranger. I'm like, who the fuck is this, yo? But yeah, that's just my... I'm like, who the fuck is this talking greasy talking about filthy nasty? Yo, that's crazy. And that's so funny. I remember this one girl was talking, and I knew her the whole time, but she ain't say who she was. But she talking, it's a girl I used to work with. And she talking, and she like, oh, it's Janelle from... I'm like, oh, that's crazy, yo. But it's kind of cool that people do that. Y'all be fucking with me, and that's cool. I appreciate it, though. That's good. Yo, Scott, good luck, man. Yo, thank you, yo. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was dissing you on one of my joints, though. I was dissing you. Not intentionally. See, and I don't want to say this because I don't want you to be like, oh, well, fuck this nigga. I'm going to unsub now. I ain't know you was still my man 100 grand. Because I remember one time you had came in my inbox, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, I read energy, and I try to treat people the way I want to be treated, and I gotta try to understand everybody's not gonna do what I do, and that's what I gotta get out of my head. So I remember like you had slid in my inbox, and you was like, "Yo, something about the podcast," and I was like, "Or whatever," and you was like, "Keep going," and I was like, "Well, sub," and I thought you wasn't sub because for some reason people don't, like they claim they fuck with me, but they don't want to sub, and then when I said that, you didn't say nothing back, so I was like. So I had brought that up in one of my joints, like when I was talking about fake love, and I thought that's what it was that you was giving, because I'm like, you ain't say nothing. Like, even if you, like, you should have said something back. Even if you didn't want to sub, but just say something back. And I'm just like, damn, well, the nigga just left me on red, but then I see that you is, but I ain't know. But then I ain't even want to say that, because then, you know what I mean? Like I said, you might be like, oh, this motherfucker, you know what I mean? But nah, you don't seem like you like that. But it's like I know you, but we ain't spoke or talked in a while. It's like I gotta get to know you again. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know you. Like if I see you walking that street, I'm like, oh, but I don't know you. Like I'm not the same person I was, believe me. I'm not. My elevators still don't go all the way up, but I'm way, way smarter. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know back in the day, I was bullied back in the day. Them niggas, they wouldn't try that shit these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to act like I'm some tough guy, but I would love to run into like niggas that used to fuck with me back then. You know what I mean? Like I always think about that shit. And listen, I would try my best. See, part of me sometimes be acting like I want to get tough. And then sometimes part of me wants to just be like humble when I see niggas and just see what type time they on, even though we all grown and we adults and they may not be on it. But, you know what I mean? And still, I kind of want to be calm regardless. But sometimes, like, I might have, what is it called? PTSD. And, like, if they say something greasy, like, I'll just, like, and I wouldn't normally do that to another person. But it's just from back in the day how you was getting all tough and all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been trying to make this fucking oatmeal for the longest, yo. I think I'll say filthy and nasty sick. Yo, that shit funny as shit. So I got the oatmeal here, I got the damn cinnamon spice. Yeah, man, so that's pretty much, yo, a lot of shit I wanted to talk about, man. So you said, nah, it's all love, fam. I subbed from the rip. I just don't be on. Oh yeah, no. And I get it. Everybody be busy. The sub is the most thing I appreciate, yo. I be just trying to get the subs up. Even though I reached my goal for the subs, because you need 500 subscribers and you need 3,000 watch time hours. I'm over 500 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, still crew. No, I appreciate you 1,000,000%, yo. It's all love. And I'm glad we kind of, you know, we ain't talk, but this is, and we got to understand it. So, you know what I mean? Definitely salute to you, appreciate you, and much blessings, and I appreciate you for that, yo. You know what I'm saying? You always been, you know what I mean, a rider from day one. And you know something? No, you know what? Now I'm going to talk about some shit, because this is shit that was on my mind, and since I got the podcast, you know I speak my motherfucking mind. I'm going to tell you, yo, and I'm not, and this is no knock to, I was about to say Enoch, L, right? So So I remember back in the day, I had niggas that used to ride for me, right? Like when I got bullied. I remember you was one of the ones that used to hold me down. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had a problem with them niggas, Damone and Vernon, you was one of the ones that held me down. And I remember I had a problem with some other kid. And I remember I seen Brent, this nigga Brent Peterkin, right? Is that his last name? I saw him. I forget what happened. It's a while ago, but anyway, I remember I had a problem with a kid, and I think I was looking for either y'all, but I wasn't looking for Brent, because Brent, I know him, but he wasn't like at my house every day like y'all was. So I think I ran into him, and I think I told him, and then he went with me. Anyway, he just was there and made sure I didn't get jumped. Basically, what I'm saying is, L wasn't really there for me like that. Like, L didn't really, you know what I'm saying? L seemed like he was kind of supportive of it. Like, he didn't really, you know what I mean? Like, this is my thing, though. This is my thing. And I get it, whatever. You're not a fighter, or maybe you felt like I deserved it. Maybe I was the type, I was obnoxious when I was young. But here's my thing. Don't fuck with me then. Like, don't be my mans. Don't be coming to my fucking crib. Like, don't even have me come to your crib. Be like, nah, I'm cool off that. Don't do that if you're not going, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just speaking on back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know L is probably not the same person he might be, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, in hindsight, when I think about that shit, I'm like, yo, I don't remember him ever trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, and maybe he didn't know no better because he was young, but I'm just saying, he seemed like he was a smart guy. Me, I got bullied because I wasn't that smart. I didn't know any better. Like, people had to tell me stuff. Like, I would do stuff in violation. And like now I still do stuff in violation, but if you tell me, I could be like, oh shit, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll be snitching. And I'll be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Or I might catch myself, or somebody might tell me, whether it's snitching or some other thing. Somebody might be like, yo, you did this. And I'll be like, yo, you know what? My fault. That's my bad. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? But L seemed like y'all niggas was smart back in the day. Y'all seemed like y'all had it all. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't have it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, he seemed like he knew better. Like, to fuck with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he felt like he didn't want to hurt my feelings or something like that. No, nigga, don't play those, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not butthurt over it now, but I'm just saying, like, you should, you should, I don't know, man, because I could tell somebody else what they should have did, but it's like, all right, nigga, what you want me to go back? I don't have a time machine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I'm speaking about it. I ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I just felt like the nigga wasn't there for me. The nigga wasn't trying to really ride for me like that, nigga. Like, whatever. Like, don't fuck with me then, nigga. Don't act like you my fake friend or my, you know what I mean? Like, don't do that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Bud Crawford has retired from the sport of boxing. Some people are saying a lot of stuff. Some people are saying, yo, you're a true champ. Some people are saying he retired without fighting certain people. They saying he ain't fight the Charlo brothers. They ain't say he ain't fight Boots. You know what I'm saying? They saying Canelo's been crying out for a rematch. They could have gave him that. L has super love for you, bro. Alright, thank you, yo. Thank you. And I know y'all still tight, so I know you're gonna speak highly of L. And I love L because there was things that he did, you know what I'm saying? I got love for both of y'all, man. I don't want to seem like I'm talking crazy about L, you know what I'm saying? And shouts to y'all, you know what I'm saying? And I hope one day that we could you know what I mean, we could link up again one day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I see y'all be doing your thing, and I see y'all got a whole new crew, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, listen, I'm still out here in Jersey. You know, I came back to New York for the Greyhound shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I ended up breaking up with Melissa, and then she ended up following me out. She lives in Mount Laurel now, you know what I'm saying? And I end up coming back out here. But I hope one day, I still go back and forth to New York. I was just in New York for Thanksgiving. I don't know if you've seen my sister, because my sister still lives in that apartment. So, you know what I mean? My sister Cheryl, she still lives there. So we had Thanksgiving at her house. And I was just in Parkchester. So, you know what I mean? Oh, one day, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I know we ain't like we was and shit. And I ain't trying, like, I'm out here. But if I could chill with y'all one day. And shouts to y'all like I said, I know y'all got y'all crew. I know I be peeping some of y'all stuff on social media. I know one of y'all people's died, some shorty. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to shorty. I don't know her, whatever, but you know what I mean. If that's somebody who y'all held deep, you know what I mean, close to your heart, and y'all my peoples, you know what I mean. Rest in peace. Well, anybody really though, because you know what I mean. I sympathize when anybody dies. So, but definitely rest in peace to the shorty. You know what I mean, that passed away, that you know that y'all fuck with. So. You know, I'm sure if she fucks with y'all and y'all fucks with her, I'm sure she was a good person. I'm sure she made it to heaven. So definitely rest in peace to Shorty. Um, what else? Yeah, man. Shouts to L though. Shouts to L, man. I love L and no malice. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to seem like that. It was just something that I always thought about. Like it crossed my mind. Like sometimes I think about shit back in the day and shit. Like I think about shit in the past and I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll think of things and shit like that happens. So definitely shouts to L. You know what I mean? Much love. No crazy shit. That was just something I thought about. You know what I'm saying? Even though I kind of should forget about it because it's old and you know it's probably not L these days. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. And this is why I don't have a lot of friends because sometimes, like even like. I was on Facebook, right? And my aunt talking crazy on there. I posted a post saying I need advice. And she goes on my post and just jump out the window talking about, yo, stay off of Facebook. And this is what bothers me about her. But I don't know if she wrapped too tight anyway. Cause she fucking, what you said, yo? I did not even know that was you. I'm thinking you just a random. I'm like, yo, sub to the channel and shit. You said what's that word? We constantly or consistently? we constantly talk about all Lincoln. It's just timing, bro. It's hard to get cats together. I'm upstate now. Oh yeah, no. You're right. You're 100% right. Cause me, I'm always doing something else. I was doing the Greyhound thing, then I'm doing something else, then I'm working 2 jobs. Not right now, I'm not working 2 jobs, but now I'm working this little job where I got a split shift. I ain't got no whip no more, so it's hard for me to get back and forth to work. So if anybody knows me, I know you know me, but you don't really know my whole situation like that. And I talk about my life. So, you know, if y'all know, I had the little Audi, I ain't got the car no more. So if anybody knows, I got the crib, but I'm next door to my mom's. So my mom's lives a couple doors down. So I use her car because I got a job. It's kind of like a school bus. It's got like a split shift. So in the morning, she lets me use the car because, she's not really doing nothing, busting moves in the morning. My mom's retired. So in the afternoon, I'm responsible for getting my own way back to work. So it's like, it'd be cold and I got to take the bus and I got to leave early. So, you know what I mean? I've been trying to make this oatmeal for about 3 hours. It's a good thing I make pancakes. That's just... Oh shit! I gotta put some food in there for this animal. Oh shit! Yo, this shit is so funny. Oh man, look, he can't run it. Look. Oh man, yeah. I swear to God, I ain't never gonna get through this shit. I started talking about Crawford. Yeah, a whole bunch of shit. I wonder if this milk is good. I got this fucking milk. See, I make the oatmeal with milk, and then I got this good one. I got this full one, but I don't want to use this one if this one is still good. But let me see something real fast, because I kind of like to, even though. What's today? Hold on. Oh Oh wait, hold. Today Yo, y'all know what today's date is, right? I don't know if y'all can read that backwards. 12/12/25. Fuck that. I mean, it says sell by, but still, that's fucking 6 days later. I thought I just bought this milk though, for real. Damn. I was about to use it. Didn't smell bad. It smelled like milk, like it didn't smell crazy. Damn. I hate to waste shit like that. I mean, damn, that shit crazy. But, did you say anything else? Oh, you said, don't say exactly, what'd you say? Don't say exactly where you at, but how far are you from the city? I don't mind saying exactly where I'm at, but I mean, I know sometimes I kind of don't, cause I know sometimes I be talking greasy about motherfuckers. Like I remember one time I was talking. Well, anyway, but from the, I'm like in South Jersey, so I'm like near Philly, so it's probably about an hour and 45 minutes. Hour, depending, depend. Be quiet, stupid. So like depending on traffic, hour and a half to 2 hours. Average about hour and 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, yeah, but I come to NY because look, even without having a whip, I get up there. Like there was times I was hopping on the Greyhound, and I would just go up there and chill and chill in Midtown or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want nobody. I want everybody to know I'm just, I'm a regular person. Like I don't be tripping. I gotta try to let people be themselves. You know what I am learning though? This is something wild, and I hope this helps everybody else. I yell like Dame Dash and shit, but I don't think I'm like Dame. But I yell. But you know something I realized? I've watched arguments, or I've like thought about arguments I've had with people. Yo, I think you know how you have an argument with somebody and you be like, damn, I wish I had said this. Or somebody say some slick shit and you can't think of nothing to say. Yo, I don't know if it's just me or if it's anybody, and I hope what I'm about to say helps you out. I'm trying not to yell. See, I kind of want to yell on the podcast, like if I get into it with somebody, because I feel like controversy, and sometimes when people bicker and shit like that, that's kind of what makes people watch, because they like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? But I think if I'm not, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try not to yell when I'm not on the podcast. First of all, I'm not trying to give you that much energy, but this is the main thing. I feel like I think better when I don't yell. Like when I'm having a conversation with you and we're having a disagreement and it's an argument and I don't yell, like when I'm cool, I can think of the thing. I could think of the things logically that makes sense. Like if you say something and it don't make sense, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you say something and I can't think of nothing to say, you know what I'm saying? When I'm not yelling, it's like I think of the shit better. Hold on, let me see. You said, trust me. You said, trust me. When brothers link, it ain't gonna feel like time passed. There's a few dudes I've run with now I hadn't seen in like 20 years. You said, and it feel like we was kids again. Life changes you. You said, you sound the same. We all still silly motherfuckers. Jokes galore. Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. I think you're right, because one thing I think I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm about to talk about L again. Yo, you know what I tried to learn to do too. Like this is about to kind of relate to like what you're saying. Like niggas is still the same. I feel like niggas is still kind of the same, because I kind of like remember niggas humor, and I kind of remember how L was. He was always talking about girls with fat asses and all that stuff. You kind of, what I try to do now is I kind of watch what I like on IG, because I don't even be looking for shit, and I be seeing the shit that fucking I'll be scrolling through reels. It'll say Stan, whatever his name is on IG, like this. I'll see my niece Tiffany. I'll see she like this. I'll be like, yo, and then I got a cousin who I thought was nice. She be liking all shit when it come to like dicks. Like it'll be a crazy thing with a girl talking about, spreading the legs and put the dick in, or something crazy, like a funny reel. And I'm like, I thought you was a nice girl. What the hell? You like all these ratchet fucking... Yo, I always see out like some bitch with a fat ass, or it be some funny shit, that some shit like how like we used to like back in the day, like how when we used to sing songs and then we used to change the words, like we used to sing like say Like let me just pick a song like the sun shines my way, and we'll say this bitch came my way, and like it'll be something like that, and Elle will like it, and I'm like, yo, that's some shit from back in the day. So that's what I'm saying. Like I know, like you're right about that, cause I see the shit. I don't look for it. I promise you, I don't. But I'll be on the reels, and it'll be so and so like this, and I'm like, and it tells you about the person. So I try not to be like an old man pervert. Like I try not to, I like bitches with fat ass. I still like big bitches. I like big bitches tall, but I like bitches. So I try not to, cause I don't want to look all crazy. He's still the same, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hold on. I've been trying to make this open for a minute. Yeah. So yeah. Like I figured that. Yeah. That's so dope. That's so dope, man. Yo, I hope. Yo, man. And this some real shit right here. I hope I get to see y'all again before. Listen, I'm just speaking real shit, so don't get offended by what I'm just saying. I hope I get to see niggas again before one of us die. Because listen, I lost my aunt last year, and not even just that. You know what I'm saying? Because my aunt is of course older, but a lot of our peers. Like I went through my my inbox. I seen mad people in my inbox. I got people in my phone that's still in my contacts that ain't here no more. Texts I still got from people. It's like, wow, how you can look and see, like, because when you was young, it didn't seem like, but now it's like you older, it's like it's a lot of people, like, we remembering how old we was. Like, I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say, right? So it's like, when you were young, you ain't really see a whole lot of people go like that. But now that you've been on Earth this long, you've seen a lot of people go. Like, rest in peace to Kim. Rest in peace to your sister, yo. Rest in peace to Tam. Tam died. Rest in peace to Jan. Rest in peace. You don't know her, but rest in peace to my friend Roxanne. That was a chick, Yeah, listen, I'm gonna speak. That's the first chick I know that I smashed that died. You know what I'm saying? And even after that, we were still cool. Like, even after we ain't had sex in a while, like mad long. And I love Roxanne, you know what I mean? And then we even stayed cool. Like, it was a slight little hiatus between our friendship, but then we got cool again, and I'm glad we did before she died. So definitely rest in peace to Roxanne James. Love that girl, you know what I'm saying? 100%. And the last time I seen her, we went to the 50 Cent concert in Camden, and she lives in Philly. And I'm gonna tell y'all a wild story about how that went, right? I might have told this story before, yo. So Roxanne was my friend, you know what I mean? It was a chick I used to fuck with. I met her at work, at a job I used to work at, and then me and her started having a little sexual relationship. So then we stopped rocking for a while, and then we got cool again, like maybe, I think she died last year, but we probably got cool maybe a year or two before she passed. Like she added me on Facebook, and I wasn't looking for her. She just added me. So we got cool. Anyway, long story short, I told her, I was like, yo, I'm going to this 50 Cent concert. She was like, oh, where? I said, yeah. She was like, where it's at? I said, it's in Camden. She was like, oh, okay. And she asked me my seat. I didn't think nothing of it, right? I wasn't thinking nothing of it. Like, she just asked me my seat, so I told her. She asked me a lot of information, but I really didn't put it all together. Long story short, I'm at the 50 Cent concert. She's texting me, making sure I'm there. Yo, I look to the right. She comes scooting her big ass down the aisle. I said, Roxanne, what are you doing here? Yo, she popped up on me. It was like the dopest surprise, and it was like so ill because females could do that. Like, a guy do that shit to a girl, it seemed creepy, right? But it was like the illest thing, and it like really put a smile on my face. I ain't seen Roxanne in years. Shut up! Go out of here! I'm trying to talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just the illest surprise, and I was so glad to see it. Like, it was like the greatest thing, and I love Roxanne, yo. Like, I swear to God. Like, so rest in peace to Roxanne, and what you said? Appreciate it, bro, and rest in peace to your girl. We are at the age where anything can happen health-wise. We really don't have a lot of time on this earth. Word them up. That's why I'll be like, yo, man, hopefully we'll get to, you know what I'm saying? But while we here, enjoy it. But word up, man, definitely, man. I'm just trying to make the most of it, man. I'm trying to get rich off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Well, yeah, rich, but yeah, I'm trying to get rich. I just wanna do something meaningful while I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to overcome the odds. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to be like, yo, somebody, a nobody who came from nothing. When, you know, I got a lot of people who don't believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people, and I think it kind of goes in one end. They like, yeah, whatever, nigga. That's like you telling somebody you're gonna be successful. They be like, nigga, whatever. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people don't believe in me, including my moms. You know what I'm saying? So, you said we gotta make this shit happen. Word, definitely, man. I'm here for it, man. And you know what I'm saying? And word up. Anytime, man. Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? Word. That's good. That's hot. I've been trying to make that shit for long. We gotta finally make it. Word. Freaking trash needs to be taken out too. God damn. Trash need to be taken out. My fucking yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? Yo, bro, I don't know if you ever seen my crib and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever seen any of my other podcasts. Oh, I got water up there and shit. My little balcony and shit. Yeah, I'll turn around. I still get busy, don't I mean, I know you used to get busy back in the day, but I still get busy. Don't front on me. You know what I mean? That's how I be getting to work. I be scooting like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm embarrassing. This motherfucker over here taking a shit. Hey, cocksucker. Hey. I caught him on camera taking a shit. You know what I mean? In my motherfucking bathroom. You know, I ain't no shorty live here with me, but you know, bitches be leaving they shit. That's it. Oh, my daughter room? Well, I don't want to show you my daughter room. But yeah, that's my room. And that's about it, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't nothing too spectacular. But man, that's a good look, man. I've been going on 45 minutes. Man, I appreciate you tapping in with me. Oh, what else? Oh, I meant to talk. I see. I put that in the caption. Bobby Shmurda getting jumped, man. So, y'all know Chrisean Rock got jumped. And then she and Cali for saying crabs about Crip niggas. Like something. I don't know. She called somebody a crab. You know. She said something about crab, referring to a Crip or something like that. Grabbed somebody's phone and got smacked for it. They beat her up. Right? Oh, yeah. He's a guy like. That's my mouse catcher. I be having mice running around this motherfucker. I ain't seen one since. Well, he killed one, but yeah. So she called somebody a crab. They smacked her. She grabbed my phone. They smacked her. Then she got jumped. Then she went to go see Ryan Garcia for some fighting tips. They ain't mad at her. Then she got the blue face tattoo removed. She was on Instagram crying. Oh, this shit hurt. Well, your dumbass shouldn't have got a motherfucking nigga face tattooed on your face. Bobby Shmurda out there in motherfucking Minnesota. I didn't even know it was gangsters out there. I guess it's gangsters everywhere. Bobby Shmurda got rushed and broke the nigga chain. I don't know what that shit was about, but no disrespect to Bobby Shmurda. No disrespect to any of them. Hopefully Shmurda's cool. You know what I mean? He looked like he was back on IG laughing about shit. He was like, ain't nothing. He probably like, shit happen all the time in BK, so you know what I mean? This ain't about nothing. He looked like he was cool. They ain't sleep on none of that shit, so shouts to Smurda. Shouts to Chrisean Rock. Even though she young, I still tap that ass. I was about to say no disrespect to Blueface, but I don't think he give a fuck about her. I don't think he like his baby mom. Yeah. Bud Crawford retired from the sport of boxing. I mean, he still looked good against Canelo. Canelo was calling for a rematch. I still think he had a few left in him. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. If he wanted to get in there with me, I just threw the gloves on with Crawford. Go about 10 rounds. I'll take a cool 30 mil. The whole fucking fight will be 30 mil. Fucking Crawford will probably get like he'll probably get 29 and a half mil. Them niggas will give me 500,000. Like, nigga, we never heard of you. This fight probably ain't even gonna last 30 seconds. You want 30 mil. Hey, don't front on me. I might be old, but I still got a little razzle dazzle. Don't front on me. Yo, y'all gotta pardon me. I crack myself up sometimes. What I was gonna say? Yeah, man. So yeah, Bud Crawford. Like I said, I think he still had a few left in him, but yo, maybe sometimes niggas say they return, they come back. So we'll see. I mean, this might be for real because he is getting up there in age, but he still look like he got it though. But they say he ain't fought enough people. Some people saying, oh, he fought only one elite fighter. I wouldn't say that. I don't know why people don't give Errol Spence his props. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence was definitely elite. Like when that fight happened, a lot of people ain't know who's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So Canelo's definitely an elite fighter, and much respects to Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? What's that? You said, yo, bro, I gotta run. Yo, no. Thank you for tapping in, yo. I'm gonna try and keep this shit interesting. I'm still looking for guests, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for tapping in, bro, all that time. And I appreciate you, you know what I mean, communicating with me. And now we, you know what I mean, we're on the same page and much love, you know what I'm saying? But I needed the watch time out, so I appreciate you tapping in with me, man. I'm trying to make this shit grow, and I'm looking for guests, so, you know what I mean? Just stay tapped in. I think I got some good shit in the works, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? If people don't front, I got a lot of people fronting, so, you know what I mean? I just got to keep it moving, though. But thank you, y'all. I appreciate you. Word up. Much love, y'all. I ain't read the whole thing. I'll read that joint later. You're the only one commenting anyway, so. Oh, what'd you say? Oh, you said, what'd you say? You said, boy, I saw the boys no titty and wait a second. Let me read this motherfucker. You're trying to eat my oatmeal. And I'm trying to say, and I hate, like, and I'm trying to get my thought out. Hold on. Oh, shit, that's too funny. Yeah. All right. I'm about to. Yo, see, I'm trying to do too much stuff at once. I'm trying to eat my food, read the comments, do something in my phone. My phone. This the phone that's off. That's on the internet. So yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I think I scared the cat. He got scared. Look in his balls. Yeah. Oh, y'all see the CD rack over there? I still got mad CDs. Oh shit. Yo, Scott, if you still in here, yo, hold on. Come on, bro. Hunger for more, Jay-Z, Raekwon, Nas, PMD. Move, stupid. You know how I used to be a De La fan. De La. Yo, you gotta see. I still got a lot of the move. This nigga's an asshole. And I still got a lot of if you still in here, I still got a lot of what you call it singles, cassette singles, yo. They over there though. But I still got, yeah, I mean. But yeah. Oh wait, well let me read what he said. He said I gotta run. Gotta put the frosting on the donuts, but love you, bro. Keep doing your thing. We watching and want you to win. Salute. I hit you on a side a sidebar. What? Oh, no titty. That's funny as hell. Nah, definitely no diddy. Yeah, man. I hate when old relatives comment on my post. Shut up! Or I'm putting your ass outside. I had enough of it. Shit. Enough is enough. He gonna make me put my foot in his ass. And I ain't got the time for it. Gonna make me put my foot in his ass. I ain't got the time for it. I'm on my live. My foot in his ass. Alright, man. That's about it, man. I think I'm gonna wrap it up, though. You know what I'm saying? So, over here eating my oatmeal. See, that's what I should do. I should go on social media, because you go on social media, gives you, pardon me, gives you ideas. Because you'll see some shit, they'll say, oh, 50 Cent with Mano. I mean, day. What time is it? Oh, 11 o'clock. Alright. Alright, y'all. That's gonna be it. This will conclude this episode of the One Dream Away goddamn podcast. Damn, oatmeal took me so long to eat this motherfucker, it got cold. But yeah. Definitely, man. Look at this kicks again. He just had something in his mouth and he took it and walked away with it. Oh, wait. Get my slippers. We are live. We live, I heard it. Yo, I didn't even know that was Scotty. My fucking stomach is twisted. What else? What else? What else? What's this? It shows my trash. I need to take out. Oh yeah. Yo, I hate when I do that shit. Oh shit. Your ass. You got time to play with your ass. In your arms tonight, she'll reflect that she owes you. I think that's it, man. I'm over here just bullshitting, man. So yeah, that's gonna be the ticket, man. Cause I don't wanna just, you know what I mean, just be on here dead air talking about shit. You know what I mean? I already done talked about everything. I done talked about the Bud Crawford shit. Oh Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna still keep. No, actually, I can always talk about boxing though. You know what I'm saying? Because I can definitely. So, because there was something I was talking about yesterday. Like I was sitting here talking to myself. But I know one thing. I heard Stephen A. Smith say that um David Benavidez is ducked crazy. Like nobody wants to fight him, which is mad true. And I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? He must be. It must be something that real boxers see that I don't see. Like, not saying I'm not a real boxer, but I'm not a professional boxer. Like, they know what to look for, and they can probably spot like greatness. You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like I can too sometimes, because I always thought Canelo was great. Like from way back, like when he fought Shane Mosley, which was way back. Yo, he fought Shane Mosley on a undercard. Like Canelo is not doing that these no more. When's the last time Canelo fought on an undercard? Canelo's fighting. Canelo's main event. Canelo is not fighting on an undercard. He's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? He's main event every time. There's certain boxers. That's like Floyd. Floyd is main of. Floyd's not fighting on no undercard. Like the greats, like Crawford. He's not fight. Gervonta Davis. He's not fighting on no. I remember when Gervonta was on the undercard. He was on the I had actually went to that fight. Gervonta was on the undercard on a They what's his name? Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner had fought somebody. Adrian Broner was the headline, and Gervonta fought some dude, and he was on the undercard. I think he knocked him out quick. It was early. Yeah, it was early, and I was there for that joint. It was in Brooklyn at the Barclay. I think it was like 2018, something like that. But yeah, man. So Crawford left the sport of boxing, and they are saying he is hanging it up. Um, I just hope that I know Usyk is around the same age as him. I think he's like 38. So I hope he still got a few more left in him, man, and he fights some good comp before he go out, man. Because I hate to see him retire. Like, even though that's not early, because that is getting old, but he just looked so good in his last joint. But then I guess that kind of really don't matter, because then it's like you can always look good, and then your next fight you lose. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's just like, you know what I mean? Like how it's like, how long y'all want me to fight? You know what I'm saying? Till I lose. You know what I mean? So even if I'm 45 and I keep winning, which is old as hell, y'all want me to, and I win that last one, y'all like, oh, he looks so good. Y'all still want me to keep fighting? So, you know what I mean? So I get it, man. You know what I mean? But I kind of still wish he fought a few more times, like maybe like 3 more times. He made such easy work of Canelo. I think he should have fought him again and got another big payday. You know what I'm saying? That would have been I'd have been another dub. I don't think he would have lost to Canelo again. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I had Canelo winning, but I told people why. But I thought Crawford was a more skilled boxer. Shut up. I thought Crawford was a more skilled boxer. But I just thought the moving up in weight, and Canelo's been comfortable at that weight. But Crawford still look fast. See, now foot's gonna go to his ass. Anyway, it's okay, because I'm getting off anyway, though. You know what I mean? So, shut up. Get your ass. Cocksucker. Before I lock your ass in. But yeah, man, I'm getting off anyway. Because it's been a little bit. And I feel like I've just been rambling just to waste time. Really kind of have, though. Because I'm really just trying to get to an hour. And I only got like 1 more minute, so I'm gonna just bullshit for this last minute, man. And I appreciate everybody that tapped in. My homie Scott, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even realize who that was. And definitely. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hit niggas with my final slogan. Because you know how I do. But I hit y'all with a that's dig it. Gotta get wicked. See a fly chick. Oh, she let me stick it. Alright, peace, y'all. One dream ways to pot. If you rock with me this long, hit the sub button, y'all. And there's only one direction. So you either with me or you need to get with me. Hold on, I got a few more seconds. That's the ticket. Gotta get with it. See if I check. Who should let me stick it? Peace. Peace. All right, we went a whole hour. The love is abundant.